So Aiman, why are we here?
Okay, thank you everyone for attending this Toolbox meeting. The purpose of this Toolbox meeting is to identify the laboratory safety and to identify the potential hazard and also its preventive measure. Last but not least is to remind everyone of the emergency procedures if anything happens to ensure the safety of the workers. In this lab, we have a few safety equipment such as fire extinguisher, first aid kit, fume chamber, chemical spill kit, shower, eye and hand wash station.
I see. I have a question.
Yes, go on.
Is there any hazard in this chemistry lab?
Yes, there are few hazards.
How to prevent this hazard?
In this scene, we can see a student prepare a solution using concentrated hydrochloric acid without wearing PPE, and the chemical is poured outside the fume hood. The hazard is eye irritation and the control measure is use the fume hood, follow the SOP and wear the PPE, which is goggle, glove and lab coat.
In this scene, we can see that the student is handling a chemical while not wearing any gloves. This can lead to things happen, such as skin irritation and burn. The proper way to handle a chemical is by wearing a proper PPE, such as gloves, and be careful while handling the chemicals.
During the experiment, the student didn't wear a mask while handling chemicals and led to inhalation, which may cause dizziness and possible fainting during work activities. The control measure is to always wear a proper PPE such as a face mask. Be careful when handling hazardous chemicals.
In this scene, we can see that the student wait for the results in long periods. The effect is it can lead to back pain, and the control measure is adjust the chair and take breaks every 60 seconds.
Aiman, I have a question. What should we do when there is a chemical spill in the lab, like the mercury in the thermometer?
Genuine question. Alright, first thing first, we should evacuate the area immediately. Do not walk through the spills, and if you have mercury on your clothes or shoes, stay put so that we can decontaminate you.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
And how about there is a fire while doing the experiment? What should I do?
If there is fire in the laboratory, first thing first, you should inform the person in charge, and then if the student may ever think that using fire extinguisher is a nice thing to do, they have to know the proper technique before using it.
Okay, thank you.
Aiman, what should I do if I see a broken apparatus? If you see a broken apparatus while conducting the experiment, you need to stop the experiment first and do not touch the apparatus because it may cause you a minor injury, and inform the person in charge for a replacement apparatus. Alright, so I have a question. Why is it necessary for a student to wear gloves, mask and lab coat while conducting the experiment?
Wearing a mask to prevent inhaling harmful fume, dust or chemical to protect your lung, and wearing a lab coat to protect your clothes from any chemical spill. I have a question. How does PPE help in reducing the risk of accident or chemical exposure?
Oh, PPE help us by PPE help us by protecting us from all types of hazards in laboratory, such as wearing unique safety gloves. It can help us protect our eyes from dangerous vapors and liquid splashes. Also, lab coats are also important to wear because it protects us by deflecting or slow down sharp objects that may want to hit us.
Okay, thank you.
I also have a question. What will happen if laboratory safety rules are completely ignored?
I think if we don't follow the rules, some things like chemical burns can happen, especially if you don't wear a glove or lab coat, because it will lead to skin contact with the chemical. Some other things like vision loss can also happen when we're working without goggles, because there is a chemical reaction that splash or bump which can cause to permanent blindness.
Alright, everyone. What do you learn about this toolbox?
From these two meetings, I get that there are a lot of hazards, especially in the chemistry laboratory.
And I learned on how to handle lab hazards safely, including using masks, PPE and lab coat, following safety rules and being careful with chemical, flammable substance and sharp object help prevent accident and injuries.
I think I learned that laboratory rules can't be completely ignored because our safety are important when handling things in laboratories. But in my POV, I think that hazard can be controlled and avoided by implementing proper safety measures, standard operating procedure, and continuous awareness among workers. Because most hazards do not occur by its own. It usually happens due to unsafe action, lack of knowledge, and failure to follow the guidelines. Alright. Okay everyone, I think that concludes our meeting today. Thank you for coming here and we may dismiss. Alright, thank you very much.